In 2023, Brazil wore black for the first time in the history. A friendly game against Guinea in June, I believe, I'm not sure about the date. And they decided to wear the goalkeeper of the season 2022 as the third kit. This shirt over here, which I actually create the review, make sure you watch, I will have the link over here somewhere and also in the description. And I was able now to get the name set. I have a connection with the Confederation in Brazil, a friend that was used to work there, and he hooked me up with the name set. I don't have the machine to do that, so I stopped by my favorite soccer store, football store here in Portland, and they will help me to do that. Tursi is a great store. I'm gonna show you a little bit what they have inside because they are my favorite store, and this is gonna be beautiful. It's only missing the number 10 on the back. I may be able to get with them later, but for sure it's gonna be beautiful with Vini Jr. and number 10, which was the number that Vini Jr. wore during this game. If you're watching this for the first time, my name is Marcelo and my passion is talking about football and football shirts. If you wanna support this channel, make sure you do the hat trick. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button and smash the little bell. I appreciate your support. If you wanna support even more, please share this video with everyone that likes football and football shirts. And if you feel like supporting even more, you can send super thanks. Now, let's go inside and check out what Tursi has, and I'm gonna show you details of how you do this. Let's see what Tursi brings to us. We like the entrance, very nice. Football everywhere, football shirts everywhere. You can see Mexican ones over here. Let me show you better. Look, few Mexican clubs. Boots. And you can see some Liverpool kits over here. I put a video of some of these Liverpool ones. You can see Portland Thorns, some Federations, USA there, PSG, Chelsea. You can see a bunch of Pumas over here. There's a Tottenham hoodie, this one here, which is spectacular, look. Really like this Tottenham hoodie. What is in the back? Nice, THFC. And here we have the new ones of Adidas for the Copa America and Euro. Have the Argentina, have the Belgian, home and away, have Italia, home and away, Germany, home and away, Spain, home and away. A few club ones over here. Oh, let me show you this. These Puma ones here, they have a discount. I don't know how much, but 30%. Really like this one, is XL. This was large, I would get it. Some other amazing shirts over here too. Tigres, couple of Tigres one, this Arsenal beautiful one, still don't have it. The Arsenal one is growing on me. And look at these Timbers. This Timbers is spectacular. Look at this. I just need to do a video review of this shirt for you guys. You guys totally need to stop by here to see and check out these beautiful football shirts, these football boots. It's an amazing store. Now, let's do this. Let's put this name set on my football shirt. And now we are here where the magic happens in the warehouse. I have Steven with me. He's the guy that's gonna be doing this job. Can I trust you, Steven?
Absolutely. I've been doing this for 7 years.
7 years. So do you wanna tell me a little bit more about these machines? Is that easy to find, to buy? Like how?
To buy, not so much. These things, they're expensive. You're looking at easily a minimum a couple hundred, like in the upper like 600 to 800. Okay. But realistically, you're probably in the 1,000 range.
Wow, this is expensive.
And that's just to get it. After that, you have to make sure you have enough voltage to handle these. These things have fried. I've seen them fry an electrical cable,
oh, wow.
Trip the breaker,
wow.
You name it. So if you don't have the right voltage, you got to fix that first. Otherwise, you're going to ruin your system.
Oh, this is a great question. So basically, I know few collectors that they have some stuff like this. I don't know specifically this one, but I've seen some pictures and some videos of them doing this with their shirt to put the name set. So they need to be careful. It's not something that
it's not something you can just go, I have 2,000 go, let me go buy one of those and pop it into your casual household outlets.
Okay.
You'll potentially fry the outlet, you'll be at risk of fire, or it could just fry the machine.
Okay, you guys need to be careful. So let me ask you this. If some customer buy a shirt outside, not here, but they bring the name set. Are they able to come here and just ask you guys to do it? Do you guys charge? Is that a free service? How do you guys?
We do that for free. We've had customers say we should charge, but that's not been our policy for years. But you come in, whether or not you get the shirt through us, whether or not you order the nameplate through us, we'll put that on.
Oh, they can also order the name set here.
We can order the names here for most jerseys that are current.
That's nice. I would totally recommend you guys to stop by and test it out and buy some great football shirts here as well. Now I'm gonna let Steven do the magic here. Look for the last time with no name set. I wish I had the number 10 here. I was not able to get it, but you told me that you can order, right? So maybe I will do that in the near future. So I will let you do the magic.
Yeah, absolutely. So with a shirt like this, you're usually looking, it's colder than most temperatures for shirts we press and whatnot. It's an entirely different material base. So the rules for application for the glue to stick to the jersey completely differ. You want to make sure you kind of get a flat one. It's usually pretty common that you do a kind of just a press, flattens the jersey out, irons out any crinkles, because the last thing you want is that under the number either, because it does not look great.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. Man.
So usually with positioning, a lot of times, especially on adult shirts, it can vary a little bit, but generally you're looking about 6 or so inches from the kind of the collar. Another rule that I learned with is split the pit.
Okay.
It's a nice way to kind of make sure that you don't have it too high, don't have it too low.
But how do you know that it's centered? Like, I know I showed you a picture, I did not show you guys, but I showed you a picture of the Vini Jr. number and you saw it and stuff. I know you have a bunch of experience, but like, let's say who does not have experience, how they do that?
So with any set of numbers, the best thing is you find your center and you're looking straight up down the middle at the center of the collar. With different number sets, how you center is going to change quite a bit. With the 10 specifically, you're looking at the edge of your 0 right in the middle being your center position. If it's something like, say, 22, where it's very wide numbers, your spaces that centers is that gap between the numbers right in the middle.
Got it. Let's go. Look at that. I'm so tense. I'm terrible to do that. I feel like if I had a machine like this, I would have to call like, I don't know, 3 friends to to check my work.
I can tell you, even with all my years of experience, there's just something about the shirt. You look at it and you're like, I'm not sure that's centered. And usually it's the commonplace, like when especially if you're not sure like the numbers level, these are super helpful. The fact that they cut the material, you can basically line up right next to it. But when you're working with our normal numbers, it's not so nice.
yeah, you totally told me, and you showed me that actually, right? You showed me some examples. This is kind of like the Sunday League, the material. What is the name of this material again?
So this is a thermofill material. There's plenty of different types you can get, but for most jerseys, thermofilm is what you'll find to be the material type. And it's kind of nothing wrong with it, but it's your basic kind of material. Goes on there, press it for 12 seconds, and it's staying on for a long time.
And this one is more special, right?
Yes, these ones, with how they do the material, that's made for these jerseys.
Nice.
This is great for your, like you said, your Sunday league games and whatnot, but it's not made to stick to every type of material.
Yeah.
And with how they make professional jerseys, they're usually something that's called like sublimated, with just how they get the ink and all the design in there. But with those types of jerseys, how they adhere the glue with the actual material because of all the ink and such changes. So something like this, it would stay on for a bit, but maybe in a month or two, you could have a risk of it peeling off or falling apart.
Totally.
So
thanks, Steven.
Now I'd say we're good to press.
Let's go. Let's go. What is the temperature that usually happens?
So for this type of material, on the actual number itself, you may see some variation, but usually you'll get your heat press instructions provided to you by the manufacturer of the number.
Got it.
For this one, temperature instructions were 140 Celsius, which equates to 284 Fahrenheit. If you want to come in. So right here, 140, you have your time, 15 seconds. Pressure's about right in that medium range. And then it's a cold release. And so what that means is while we do have logos and stuff that we press on there, we peel it right after in most cases. That's a hot release. Cool release means this needs to cool off before you can peel it off. Otherwise you are at risk of peeling the number itself off the jersey again.
Oh, I see.
And that has unfortunately happened before.
Oh boy. Not a good time to tell me that, Steven.
Well, that's why we're taking good care of you. But you can let it just sit and cool off on its own, but we kind of cheese the system. We fan it, help cool it off a little faster. And when we're cold release, just simple touch of the hand if you want to go ahead. You can feel how warm it is still.
Oh yeah.
So it's still got a little bit to go until you're actually ready to peel and have this be good to go Vini Jr. number 10 jersey.
It needs to be cold in order to do that, or like?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. We had to wait for this to cool down, and now it's a great temperature to do it.
Yeah, so with peeling this, like once you've had it cool, you kind of still want to go at a little slow pace. If you go fast, if there's something happened, like it didn't adhere properly, you're at risk of damaging the number in the jersey. But you just kind of really want to make sure everything's just peeling nice and smooth, just like that. And if you peel it too warm, you'll have edges kind of popping up with it. And it may fight you a little bit, but that's not necessarily a sign of something gone wrong. It's just the nature of the material and how they put it on here. And last but not least, there you go, man.
Ooh, spectacular! Look at this! Look at this! Super nice! Man, thank you so much, my brother. You are the man! You are the man!
You bet, man.
Look at that! That's it, guys. If you are in the area, stop by Tursi. Tursi has amazing stuff here. Football shirts, boots. They can do even this. They have Steven. I mean, what else can you do? Don't forget to like, to comment, to share with your friends. Do the hat trick as I usually say. Share with your friends. Don't forget to send a super thanks if you feel this content helps you in any way. And now make sure you watch this video over here. Mr. Jazzy out.